Hi guys, so this is going to be my January gratitude recap. So what I'm doing is I'm part of a Facebook a Facebook challenge, I guess, to write 365 days of gratitude to something you're grateful for every single day. So I've done this on my personal Facebook a few times, and I'm doing it this year on my personal Facebook. But this year I decided to bring it over to my Candid Newfie gal channel as well. So I've been posting, excuse me, what I've been grateful for on my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook that's connected to this channel. And so in the middle of every month, I'm going to review what I was grateful for the month before. And I'm going to also show you what I put on Instagram. So some of them, it will just look like this. What are you grateful for today? This is my default one if I can't find something appropriate to what I'm grateful for. I just use that one. So I'm just going to get started because there's 31 that I need to do for January, and so I don't want it to get too long. So day one of gratitude was, today I'm grateful for the ability to be creative with food. Cannot wait to try my spicy parsnip soup tomorrow. So that was just my default one that I used. And so on New Year's Day, we had leftover parsnip from Christmas, and I was trying to figure out what to do with it. And I went online and I combined a couple of recipes together for parsnip soup, and I was like, it was a really good experience. So day two, I'm grateful for access to healthy food. So I just used a heart, and that's all of food, of course. Because I do realize that there are many, many, many people that don't have access to healthy food. Whether it be where they live, it's hard to get healthy food, or in more cases, especially like where I live in a big city, but a lot of people can't afford to buy it. And a lot of people depend on food banks, stuff like that, where you don't necessarily get fresh fruit, or if you do, it's very limited. So day three of gratitude. Today I'm grateful to have a job to return to tomorrow after a lovely Christmas break. So I just used my default one. I do feel very lucky to be employable. What is kind of interesting about that one is that I've actually been laid off from my new job. But I am still very grateful for the opportunity that I had to work there. Day four of gratitude, and I have in brackets, it's definitely a first world problem, but I'm grateful for it today. Today I'm grateful for dark purple nail polish. My gel nails are a mess from letting them grow over Christmas, and I have court on Thursday and Friday this week for work. The dark nail polish makes my nails look more presentable. So my nails usually look like this. This is my winter color. But I hadn't been in like 4 weeks, and I usually go every 2 weeks. So they were grown out. They were starting to chip. The color, it was a mess. So I actually used this color nail polish, and I just painted my nails purple. And they were dark enough that it was acceptable for court. Because for most of my jobs, I go to court. And you can get fines for not wearing appropriate stuff to court, but that dark color is actually acceptable in court. So I was quite grateful. Hold on, I had to move my legs, so now I don't want this to mess up. Oh, okay, fine, I'll cross my legs again. Okay, so day five. Today I'm grateful for my cousin Sydney. Today was a rough day for me, both professionally and personal, and she really helped to put a smile back on my face. So I just used a little family quote, because I couldn't get a picture of her to load to Instagram properly. I have no idea why. Family forever, for always, no matter what. And then day 6, this would be the day that I took Casper and Sam to the vet. If you look at my life update that I posted just recently about where I've been, they both had to go to the vet because of some issues they were having. So day 6 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for Dr. K at our Drosselin Veterinarian Clinic. She always takes such good care of my fluffy babies. This is actually a picture of all my babies, but well, all my babies except for who got cut out. Casper got cut out because he's along here from this picture. This is actually, if you look, this is actually the picture from my welcome to my channel picture, or from my welcome to my channel video. And then day 7 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful the day is over. Off to bed. And then I just have a squirrel. Thank God this work day is over. I think I wasn't feeling good that day. I think that was the problem. Day 8 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful the waters have calmed. And I have a picture. Every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and start again. Day 9 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful I did not have to go anywhere. I don't think my feet could handle it. And that's just my default one. So that would have been talking about my 6 broken toes that I had. And I am doing a video about that. But I did talk some about it in my life update if you want to go see that. Day 10 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for my parents. I may not always see eye to eye with them, especially my mom. But I'm grateful that they are stepping up to the plate to help my Grammy in light of her recent struggles and in light of my absence. My Grammy is my world, my best friend, and she is the one who taught me everything I know today. She was my mom when my real mom couldn't be. Without her, I would be lost. And that's a picture of my Grammy from 2 Christmases ago. And that is because my Grammy is having a lot of health concerns, and it's unfortunate, but in there I say that I'm grateful for my mom because she was helping, but now she's causing issues again, but I'm going to do a video about that anyways. So day 11 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful to have made it through a whole work day with 2 injured feet. And I just have a picture. I know you're glad your work day's over. Have a great night. And these are just pictures that I find on Google. Day 12 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful that my Grammy has not lost any more of her eyesight. So it's just an eye chart. My Grammy has degenerative macular degenerative eye disease, and she has the dry kind, so it's slow acting, but she probably only has like 10% eyesight in one eye and probably 40 in the other. So she had went back to the eye doctor, and she was afraid that she was going to that there was nothing they could do because she was having trouble seeing. And they actually said that yes, her prescription can be adjusted. So that was very good. And I forgot, I posted on my personal, this is my phone now, on my personal Facebook, I did post for the January 13th, but for some reason, I didn't post it on my channel stuff. I don't know why. And it just says day 13 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful my Grammy's doctors are taking her current struggle seriously and is trying to, I'm grateful my Grammy's doctor took her current struggle seriously and is trying to help her. So I'm trying to get my Grammy into an extended care home, and her family doctor is horrific, but after all of her trips to the hospital, which I talked about in my life update, as well as I'm going to do a separate video on my Grammy's health and why my Grammy's so important to me. Anyways, he finally took it seriously, and he's filling out the papers to try to help to get her into an extended care home. Day 14 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for my amazing friend Loretta. She always grounds me. So this is a silly picture of my friend Loretta. I worked with her when I worked on the crisis unit, and she is just an amazing human being, and no matter if I'm having a good day, bad day, doesn't matter. She always grounds me, brings me back to what's important. So that day I had went out to supper with her, and it was amazing. And with everything that's going on with my Grammy and stuff, she really helped to ground me back into what I'm grateful for. And yeah, she's an amazing woman. I just wish I could see her more, because she does work in the city again, but she lives like 2 hours outside the city, so it's very hard to see her, especially now that it's winter, and so it gets dark and she needs to get home. But I'm hoping to see her more once the weather gets better. Day 15 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful to have been able to see a youth I used to work with doing well, thriving, and inspiring others. So I didn't take a picture of him. We did take a picture together, but I decided not to post it. So I just used the default one. But I was at a winter gala on that day, and one of the entertainers was a rapper from this place called iHuman, which is a place that works with youth and young adults. A lot of them are at risk. I don't think you have to be at risk to work, or sorry, to work with them there. But they help people make their own music, make their own art, their own dance. It's creative. It's an opportunity for people to, young adults to put their creative energy into something positive and make positive change. So I hadn't seen him in 3.5 years, and when I worked with him, he had a lot of high risk behaviors, and I spent more than one night overnight at the hospital wondering if he was going to survive. And to see him up there rapping and working with iHuman and just doing amazing, it was just an amazing thing to see. And then when I spoke to him, knowing that he was housed and he's actually getting paid for some of the work that he's doing with iHuman, like some of the music he's actually getting paid for, he's like connected to a small label, and it was amazing to see. So day 16 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for comfy beds, fuzzy blankets, and kitty cuddles. So that's just the default one. And I was feeling really sick that day, I remember. Excuse me. So I just was like being comfy. And then the kind of follows up the next day. Today I'm grateful for the ability to go to bed early. And here I just got a picture about the benefits of sleep. So sleep makes you feel better, improves memory, live longer, curbs inflammation, sparks creativity, improves your grade, sharpens your attitude, your attention. Have a great healthy weight, lower stress, avoids accidents, and steers clear of depression. Day 18 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for the ability to help a participant in my program embrace a positive change and get into an inpatient addiction treatment, and then I just used a positive choice. So I helped a gentleman who probably in his late 50s. He went to treatment like probably 10 years ago. In the last 10 years, been a chronic alcoholic on the streets, living homeless, and he actually made the decision that he wanted to go to treatment, and he got into treatment. So that was amazing. That day was a really good feeling to be part of that. Day 19 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful to be able to help out a coworker who is sick. Hope you get well soon, Robbie. So, and I just put a little thing about teamwork. Teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. So one of my teammates were obviously sick, and we had to get letters out that had to be out by a certain day, and they had to be hand delivered. So I did all of mine and all of hers that day so that I could help her. Day 22 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful that my Grammy had a good day, because my Grammy's not having it. This is actually from October trip that I went to see. That person in the background is actually my mom. She wasn't supposed to be in the picture, but whatever. Yeah, that day she had a really good day, and so I was very grateful for that, because good days for her are few and far between at this point. Day 23 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for stress management skills. Otherwise, I would have lost my mind a couple of times, and I just have this cute little coping skills thing that actually took off of some of the stuff that I teach. When I teach coping skills, that day was extremely stressful, as days have been lately. Day 24 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for frank discussions. So this actually had to do with my husband. There was a few things that were just kind of dragging along, and, you know, things that had to be said that weren't being said. Between us, not anything that would like end a relationship or anything like that, but just stuff that could build up to the point of someone snapping. And that day we just both decided, like, you know what, we need to have a frank discussion about what's going on. We did that and worked through it, and everything's awesome again, instead of letting it build up. So day 25 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for the opportunity to take a self-care workshop. It was very informative. The best part was spending the day with one of the funniest people I know. Love you, Danielle. So this is a girl that I used to work with before I got laid off again. Danielle, she's amazing. And she was in my course along with two of the guys that I worked with. And she's just so funny. Day 26 of gratitude. This is kind of ironic. Today I'm grateful for my job. Some people who are close to me are not so lucky. Layoffs suck. So the reason I got laid off was because I was the person who was there the least amount of time. And originally what was happening is I was part of a program that had another program within it, and that second program is ending. And what was going to happen is the people in that program were going to get laid off, and then we were going to continue with our program. But what the funder and the agency decided to do is to lay off the 3 people that had been there the least amount of time, and then rearrange the position. So on that day I was very grateful I wasn't getting laid off, and then a few weeks later I did get laid off, but it is what it is, and I'm going to move forward from it. So day 27 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for the amazing professional and personal let's try that again. Today I'm grateful for my amazing professional and personal mental health team. Hashtag Bell Let's Talk. So that's the Bell Let's Talk sign. I think this is only in Canada, but on this day, every time you use, so it's a different day. It's just towards the end of January every year. And for every time that Bell Let's Talk hashtag is used on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think anywhere that it can be used, Bell donates $1 to the Canadian Mental Health Association, which is then divvied up into different programs within the provinces to help people with mental health. And it's really interesting because some of the people that stand up for that and are actually on the signs, there's 3 that there was 5 people this year, and usually there's only a couple, but there was Howie Mandel, who you guys would know from, like, oh my goodness, what is that show he did? He's a comedian. Oh my goodness, with the anyways, Howie Mandel's a comedian. Claire, I cannot remember Claire's last name. She's a speed skater for Canada. And the other one that I can remember off the top of my head is, can't remember his last name. I don't know why I can't remember last names right now. Ron, he's on TSN Sports Center Live. They're all Canadians, and they all struggle with a mental illness, or mental health concerns, so they are kind of the face of it. And there was 2 other people, I think another athlete, and then news personality, I believe, but I can't remember. But they're all Canadian, and they do big billboards, and it's all over Facebook. You've probably seen them on Facebook, even if you're not in Canada. If you know someone in Canada, you probably would have saw it. Day 28 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for my sneakers. They saved me a few times today. So these are my dirty old sneakers. And it was extremely slippery that day because we have been having really good weather since probably the middle of January, end of January. But what's happening is that everything melts during the day because we have like no snow left where I live. But then it still freezes at night because there's like a 15 to 20 degree swing where I live from the warmest to the coldest part of the day. And so everything turns to ice. Everything that melts during the day freezes overnight. And then it takes to like the middle of the next day to start being thawed again. And then so that's the cycle that we're in, kind of what you would see at the end of the winter traditionally. And yeah, so I've had to have, well, between my toes being bad from them being broken, and also with it being slippery, I was wearing my black sneakers, and if you saw, they just had a little bit of purple on, so I can wear them almost like professional shoes. I can wear them pretty much anywhere but court. And then day 29 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful it's Friday, and then that same squirrel guy from earlier just saying, it's Friday. And then day 30 of gratitude. Today I'm grateful for downtime so that I can get my priorities straight. Hashtag keeping promises to myself. So the hashtag keeping promises to myself comes from Chris and Heidi Pell, which you'll hear me talk about a lot. I'm going to do a profile on that, like start profiling what I'm doing of their program really soon. That was supposed to happen in 2015 and just didn't. But I've had an up and down battle with my weight since the new year when I started weighing myself and taking measurements and stuff, because of the injury to my feet largely, but because of stress and stuff too and my Cushing's. So I think I am going to do a monthly kind of update on how that's going. But as of this past Sunday, I'm only down 6.5 pounds overall, but I'm still down 22.5 inches. So that was that Saturday. I just kind of sat down and I was really frustrated, and I just wrote out all my goals and followed the way that Chris and Heidi Powell's new book talks about doing it, and it really got my priorities straight. And so I was able to better keep going into February. I was able to better keep my promises to myself. And day 31 of gratitude, which will be my last one for this video, is today I'm grateful for Save On Foods, which is a local grocery store that sells Alberta beef, Alberta grown vegetables, that sort of thing. Also sells stuff that's not Alberta grown, but if it's not Alberta, a lot of it's Canadian, and if it's not Canadian, it's North American. They don't have a ton of stuff that's outside of North America, and then unless it's a specific fruit or something. And then they do have like junk food, like chips and pop and all that stuff. But they have like healthy food. You can buy essential oils there. They try to promote a very healthy lifestyle. So today I'm grateful for Save On Foods. Today I'm grateful that Save On Foods had everything I need, and their lines were short. I don't think my feet could have handled it. Could have handled much more. And that goes back to my feet and my injured toes and trying to get grocery shopping done. So when I talked about that in my life update, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, to go get a few groceries, it's only my husband and that's not even getting anything for the cats, because we have to get all our cat stuff from the pet store, because the litter we use and the food that we use aren't sold anywhere else. And that was to get a few things, and it was extremely painful. So that wraps up January's month of gratitude. So that's what it's going to look like every month. In the middle of one month, I'll do the month previous, and I'll tell you what it was. I'll show you the pictures, and I'll explain some if I have to. I apologize that this is 25 minutes. I'm hoping I'll be able to get them done in less time than that. But if it's 25 minutes, it's 25 minutes. That's all I can do. Because this is something that really means a lot to me, and I really want to share it with you guys. So If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video real soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.